Johnson. Collins is out there with Jones. And it's Sochan in at the 4. Morant against Jones. Wing shot on the way. They get it again. Out to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Collins. Tries again. And Adams sends it back. And he gets it back. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
And now, let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Spurs ball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
San Antonio, Tre Jones. Shooting one.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
That's tipped.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Spurs have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And then Morant slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here. They have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, and he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Sounds good. And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Down low, will it go? And the layup good by Collins.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And then Morant slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Johnson for three. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Graham kicks to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Over Bain. San Antonio again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And then Morant slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
From 11 feet away, that one a little long.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
To the paint, here's Bassett. To halt the run. And another shot. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. The three from Morant. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 26 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. And Jones subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And so it's San Antonio with it, trailing by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Adams trying to free himself up and finished off by Morant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bates Diop, the pass to Vassell.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Morant surveying the D. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Grizzlies foul.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one falls for Vassell.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They swipe it. On its way from McDermott for 2.
I love how aggressive Vane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Grizzlies just dominating this one. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Your Spurs, you.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. So timeout call here. First for Memphis. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Johnson. A 3 ball. That one misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relegated, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a 19-point lead. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Famers.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Outside, Jones. Morant comes with the double team. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Morant. Driving in. And Morant throws it down.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Spurs trail by 21. Pass to Sohan. It's good. Sohan's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Get on your feet and go wild so we can see you!
And the Grizzlies leading by 19. And there's a whistle that goes on John Conchar. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Timeout, Memphis.